Hello teachers, this video is created to give you a little bit of a tour to show you what you're going to find in CCAP. Here on the first page of your year at a glance, you're going to notice the listing of the units. This first unit, Early Cultures and Development Over Time, focuses on history and geography. The second unit of the year focuses on economics and civics. And the third unit of the year actually brings everything together as students apply social and political economic lenses to different geographic issues. So I'm going to click on this first unit, and it's going to take me to this first page. You're going to see on this tab I'm in the unit. It shows you when the unit falls, approximately the number of days, 80% of the student contact days, or what that would look like, and 100%. That's what those numbers are based on during the year. You're going to see a brief 1 or 2 sentence synopsis of the unit right here. And in this unit considerations section, you will find resources that are designed to help you as a teacher think through what this unit might look like for students. None of the resources here are intended to be for students, they are for you as a teacher. Stage 1, again, you have your desired results, your goals for the unit of study. Stage 2, in a backwards design model, implies that once we know the goals, let's consider our assessments that we're shooting for. So within this Stage 2 section, you're going to see some ideas for different types of assessment. Down here, you're going to see ideas for informal checks for understanding. Just click on that link and that'll take you to that resource. You're going to see ideas for tests and quizzes. You're going to see ideas for academic prompts. Here, I've also added a pre-assessment idea. And if you want some sample performance tests, those are listed over here. So once you have a sense of your assessments or what they might look like within the unit of study, click on Stage 3. Over here in Stage 3, I want to talk to you about the intentionality with the organization of these resources. They are definitely organized in a particular chronological order that is meant to mirror how the unit might play out within your classroom. For teachers who have never taught this unit of study, you might begin here with the unit outline, a possible approach. This is going to help you to sense what are some bigger portions or chunks of the unit. This is a PDF document, and because when PDF documents live within Google Docs, in order for any links to work, you have to download that to your desktop. So just a piece of information. You'll see a link for several blank maps. There are tons of opportunities for you to use maps with students to support student learning. In these next sections, you're going to notice what I've created are resource bundles. A resource bundle is a way of me organizing a number of resources together based on a common idea or a certain type of content. So this first one, in order for students to learn about the Western Hemisphere, they're probably going to begin with a study of the physical geography of the Western Hemisphere. So resources within this bundle will help you facilitate that learning for your students. Once you shift beyond that physical geography stage, you'll get into a study of the early cultures. So you're going to notice that these next set of resources all say Resource Bundle Early Cultures. But at the very end of the title, you're going to have a clue as to what its focus is. So this first resource bundle is on what is culture, helping kids to understand what culture is. Next, you look at the Aztec and the Maya as early cultures, the Inca, the Inuit, early Native American cultures or American Indians, and some other cultures such as the Mapuche, Amazonia, and Pampas cultures. Okay? As you shift chronologically in time within this unit of study, you're going to shift into a study of probably the era of exploration, or when the Europeans came over and interacted with those early cultures of the Western Hemisphere. As I was talking to a teacher recently, he mentioned that it was probably important for students to do some learning about what life was like actually in Europe, so that kids could begin to have some context for how life was the same and different within Europe as compared to some of those early cultures. So there's nothing in here on that, but that might be an instructional idea to help you think through this unit. So as you look at the era of exploration, it's based on the interaction of different explorers with different cultural groups. So here you see the interaction of the Aztec and Maya with Hernan Cortes and Cabeza de Vaca. Here you see interactions with North American Indian cultures. Here you see interactions with the Inca or the Amazonia, and those would have taken place with some of the Spanish conquistadors and Francisco Pizarro. last, you're going to see this resource bundle that is about students looking at the modern nations, or in this unit of study, looking at the social and cultural aspects of the modern nations. So this gives you a chance to help students to see what the continent was like before there were nations, and for them to understand these ideas of culture before everyone was split up into political boundaries to have our modern nations. But again, to connect that learning of what is a culture, both in the past, to what is a culture, or the social and cultural aspects of today. Down here below, you're also going to see some other just sort of isolated resources to support you. Those of you that don't know the difference between human and physical systems, this might support you here. Over here on the left, you're also going to see some things to just help inform your instructional practice. If you're learning to think historically with students, this 5 C's of historical thinking is a great thing to help you think. This idea of learning about culture. And for students who are going to be analyzing primary sources, here's a guide to help you understand what that might look like. So I hope this little tour has been helpful and offers that support that's necessary to make better decisions in your instructional planning. Thank you.